Greetings everyone, it is I, your one and only multipotentialite neurodivergent host, the Kosmic Jedi. Welcome back to my channel. So we have 3 beautiful trailers to do a reaction to today. We have the Black Phone Part 2, M3GAN 2.0, and Stranger Things Season 5. Well, I assume it's a teaser trailer. I don't think it's a full trailer or full official trailer. Either way, we shall see what it is. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin with M3GAN 2.0, shall we? Yes.
Yes, it's me. What a shock, etc. My path to personal
already?
growth has been paved with disappointment. I think we can agree that my biggest mistake was that I cared too much.
Actually, the biggest mistake.
She looks like Alida. Alida or Aelida?
Alright, I'm gonna put this in terms you can understand. I'm not
Damn.
the only killer robot. Amelia's stronger than you can imagine. And she's coming after anyone who can stop her. Including you, Gemma. Which, you know, bummer. But to get to you, she'll kill everyone you love. Including Katie. Amelia didn't think of one thing, though. Here's a clue. It's M3GAN, bitch. I take almost no pleasure in this.
Oh my
Why did
goodness.
you want to help us after what we did to you?
I was programmed to protect Katie. She's the only thing that matters to me.
I guess I must be your chance at redemption.
I'm sure you had no intention of murdering people. Right?
Nice.
Right?
Nice. Just too quiet. Stupid.
Hold
Yeah,
on
they're
to your
stupid.
vaginas.
Well, that's a sexy ass looking car.
No matter what happens, I want you to know I see you.
M3GAN?
You better believe it, sister. You want me to drive?
What?
That's strange. Your neurotransmitters tell me you're highly aroused.
Alright, that's enough. M3GAN, stay low. This is supposed to be a stealth mission.
That is, I don't even know what to make of that one. Golly. So I'm assuming somewhere down the line she gets her ass beat and then she has to upload her code into... Wow. They are pushing for this singularity man-machine thing. One consciousness.
Willingly? Yes.
So that means I gotta watch the first one again to see why this second machine is pissed off at the lady and she's coming for her whole crew, and I don't even know who that chick is. Was she in the first one? Is she the main? That doesn't make no sense. I was gonna say she's the main motherboard that created everything else, all the M3GAN AI. That is that's an interesting trailer. Will I go out and see the movie at cinema? No. If it hits, when it hits digital, then yeah. But it's not my kind of movie. I saw the first one. It was alright, you know. It is what it is. You know, I would rather watch that again than the Final Destination Bloodlines movie. That's for sure. In fact, if I was given 2 choices, this one or Final Destination Bloodlines, I'll see this one. Anytime, easily. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Not really much to say about it, to be honest, but the fact that she uploads her AI to the mother, that's a little strange. I really have to watch the first one again to see what's going on and to see where that other villain chick is coming from. Wow, they really low-key pushed that whole upload the AI into, or upload the intelligence into her head. Wow.
Well, duh.
Yeah, it's odd to me to see that kind of, well, it kind of makes sense for the movie, you know, but still, out of all the ideas I had in my mind, that wasn't one of them where upload, if anything, it would make more sense to upload the AI into the daughter, but since the mother has to protect the daughter, then yeah, wow. I'm low-key curious though, low-key curious, but to go and pay money for the ticket at cinema is a no. I'm gonna wait for digital. Curious, but I'll wait for digital. Right, now on to the next trailer. I think we should do Black Phone Part 2 first, then do Stranger Things at the end, because I know Stranger Things is not really, it's gonna be like jump cuts, you know, flash scenes, since it's a teaser trailer. I don't want to get too excited for that one, so let's do is it Black Phone or Black Mask? No, it's Black Phone. Yeah, Black Phone Part 2. All right then, boys and girls, let's proceed, shall we? I don't remember the first one, to be honest. Yeah, remembering one or two things, but no, not the full movie. I don't even know why they're doing a sequel though. Oh, good lord, that's disgusting. Is that Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things?
I had a bad dream.
Hello, Finny.
What the hell?
Did you think our story was over? You're dead. You, of all people, know that dead is just
Never stay
a
dead?
word.
Oh, he's skating.
He's here.
The fuck? What the
Vengeance is mine.
I definitely won't be seeing this one, but I don't understand why they're doing a sequel. I don't really understand his shit. Now I gotta watch the first one because I don't really get his not his motive, his abilities, what his powers are. Because I remember that there was a girl who could see the souls of the kidnapped children, previous kidnapped children. I remember that. Is it like Freddy Krueger, but in the present time? Like he has powers to kill people in their dreams. What is this? I don't even want to watch the first one again to try and understand his powers, because the first one it felt too slow for me. It wasn't my kind of horror. I'm not a major fan of horror, but the first one definitely wasn't my kind of horror. I don't want to have to relive the first one just to understand what his powers. No, I might just, yeah, YouTube. Yep, YouTube. And then explained or I find a channel that explains the powers of the bad guy. It just feels like another bully creature, you know, bully dude. You're damn. So when you really peep these things, you know, it makes people like myself despise the concept of the villain in these kinds of movies more. Just like Jason, you just running around just chopping people off with your machete. You know, I don't remember the full story of Jason Voorhees, but everyone, if you're going after, you know, the lineage or the people who did you dirty, like Freddy Krueger, for example, the story is apparently he was wrongly accused for certain things, and then, you know, he got tracked down into a house or was forced into a house and they lit the place on fire. If that's the real story behind the mythos of Freddy, then what he started doing to the children of the parents makes sense. You know, it's a simple revenge story. So going around just dismembering people because you want to and there's no motive behind it. Nah, unless the thing is because of what happened to Jason Voorhees, he didn't want anyone to tamper with the beach or have fun on the beach. That I don't know, after a while these characters bore me. There's no real motive. There's no, well, I don't really care for the motive. The presence, what I'm talking about, like this dude now, you're kidnapping children. That's just too damn bad. You're going after people who can't fight back. And he seems to have powers, you know, but they don't. Your kid, come on. Yeah, this kind of thing will bomb me after a while. The Ring, those kind of things are spicy. You know, that's some out of the world stuff. The Conjuring, out of the world stuff. What's the other one? Insidious, out of the world stuff. What's the other one again? Freddy 2. Again, that one, there's a spiciness to it. He was done wrong. He was wronged, and so he was coming for revenge. Simple, crisp story. Simple. Chucky, that one works. You know, it worked then. Will it work now? No, because it's a doll, and you're telling me you can't put a sniper rifle in the head of a doll and then take the Chucky doll to the house of the Conjuring. The people, the couple or the two people who do the stuff, they just lock it up in a freaking, you know, cage or glass cabinet and put a spell or casting around it and seal the cabinet from being opened. Yeah. So yeah, Black Phone 2, nah. Like I said, I'm definitely going to go to YouTube and watch some end and explain videos for the first one, just to understand what his abilities are or his powers are. If he's psychic, if he uses telepathy. Yeah. That's for who I can remember the first one. I didn't really enjoy it. Damn. Anyway, on to the next one. On to the Fiesta. Is it Fiesta? On to the main attraction. Stranger Things Season 5 trailer / teaser.
I think about that night all the time. The night it came for you.
Goosebumps already. Just a song, man. Don't remix it, please.
Tonight. All of this started.
Ooh, classic scene.
Everything.
It's a beautiful show, man.
We failed. But we need to be ready.
In November, Christmas, New Year's Eve. Okay. Damn, nice. I knew it was going to be jump cuts. What the hell was that? Who the hell was that? Oh, yo. Yeah, goosebumps galore, man. I like the trailerness of the song, but the final season. I want the original theme song. Guess they just they should have kept the theme. They was trying to remix the theme song in the background. Yeah, but no. I like it original. Don't spoil it, please. Don't Hollywood the thing. Okay, let's go back a bit because there's some parts that I find interesting. Her hair has changed. There's Hopper as well with her. So 3 release dates. New Year's Eve wouldn't be the wisest time to drop the whole thing. So I think the November period is cool. I think that makes sense. Christmas maybe, but I don't know how many people want to watch that kind of, because you'd have to delegate. Those, you know, parents who love the show would have to make sure they put their kids to sleep to watch the show or binge it. So I think November is the wisest time to drop it. So that way there's enough room for, you know, other things that are going to occur in Christmas, be it on streaming or cinema and family occasions. So that way you don't having to, you know, to split your, it's almost like if you're going to drop Home Alone. No.
Let's start over, shall we?
Let's say the first Home Alone movie was coming out for the first time. It makes sense to drop it in Christmas, right? But if the first Predator movie was coming out for the first time in the same year as the first Home Alone as well, you wouldn't drop that, you know, on Christmas. It makes sense to drop that in November so everyone can have their time to enjoy that Predator movie, especially the adults. Then when it comes Christmas, you want that date to be only for Home Alone, so that way the studio makes its money off that time period, and then family can go and watch that movie together without having to feel like they need to find babysitters to babysit their children so they can go and watch Predator when it comes out. So I think November makes sense. Only drop the whole thing in November and then let December be for the other Christmassy movies, and again, like I said, streaming shows and whatnot, and other things that certain adults are watching that children can't watch that they're already binging. Because the question then becomes, what shows are the adults currently prioritizing, or what shows would the adults be prioritizing in that time period when they drop season 5? And because the show is so popular right from season 1, I know there's a lot of people looking forward to it. I know there are a lot of people who didn't enjoy the other seasons but prefer only season 1 but still watch the other seasons. True, but I enjoyed all the seasons. As I'm saying that now, I'm like, yeah, I think I definitely should do a rewatch and reaction for Patreon, because I know there was one season I didn't really like, but I think I remember season 3 being my second best. Season 1 is always the first, and then season 2 is the third, I think. Season 4 was cool, but I think I enjoyed season 1, 3, and half of 2. I think, yeah, definitely need to rewatch it again and see how I feel about that. No more season 1, of course, for sure. But I remember, where's the one that they were singing Never Ending Story? Is that season 3? It wasn't 4, was it? If that's season 3, then that season I also enjoyed as well. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. So I think it's season 1, season 3, and then the second half of season 2. I think that's the order. Then season 4 after. So hopefully season 5 is a culmination of season 1, 3, and 4 in terms of the vibe. Obviously it's the season finale, yes, but I'm talking about the vibe of the show. And boy, I don't even know who's going to make it, who's not going to make it. I don't even want to gamble that. I'm thinking I should do a video for that, but no. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah, boy.
Obviously you want everyone to survive, and you know someone is going to kick the bucket. I don't mind injuries, and if it's one fatality, then that's cool. But multiple fatalities, I don't think I can manage that. But that's a heavy load. Yo, you can't kill 11. You can't. You know that doesn't make sense. Harper maybe, but at this point, because we thought he was dead twice, I don't think it'll make sense to do it again.
You serious?
And mean it this time and keep it permanent, unless it's how you tie in the scenes. Maybe they could pull it off, because we all thought he was dead in one of the seasons. So this time, you know, the audience might think, nah, there's no way they're going to kill him off this time. It's the season finale, and then they have to make it permanent.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Yeah, that would leave a sour taste in the mouths for some people, especially those who love Harper. I don't think you can kill 11. It doesn't make sense to me. I think that's going to be very, very unwise and silly. That'd be no.
Rubbish.
And the more I'm saying it, the more it's sounding like it's something they might do. Kind of makes sense, right? You want to, bookend the show, but you want to give her a happy ending. So no, you don't kill her. Damn, they have a lot riding on this season, because you want it to end in such a way where it's satisfying for everyone. It's bittersweet. And although the bitter part, like, I wish they didn't, but then you compare it to the sweet part, it's like, yeah, at least they give us this ending. So, yo, they've got a lot on their plate. Yeah. I still don't understand the 3-part release thing, man. How many episodes is it? They should have at least said how many episodes. I need to Google how many episodes. Why would you three drop release date? Doesn't make sense. It's like it's a global holiday. Drop the whole thing in November. I think 2 releases is fine, but 3 is pushing it. If you're saying you have, I don't know, 14 episodes, then all right, cool. But divide the thing into 7 each, not 3. No. That's what happened to what's Zack Snyder's film, Rebel Moon. And I feel, I shouldn't compare Rebel Moon to Stranger Things, but still, I feel that wasn't a wise decision. I feel he should have just dropped the whole 2 episodes back to back, or in the same weekend, Friday and Saturday. And then there's nothing wrong with that. We're looking forward to the next one. But to have like 3-4 months apart from each movie didn't feel right. Didn't make any sense. Whereas with this one, nah, I think you can get away with 2. I didn't even like what they did in season 4, by the way. That whole 2 release, I didn't like it.
What do you mean by that?
It might be that they've already seen the calendar for other shows coming out. So they've strategically found places to fit the release window between other shows that are also going to take the limelight, or might take the limelight away from Stranger Things. But if there are other things coming out after, or coming out in between the gaps of those dates they've chosen, then it makes sense. But if you're saying there's nothing significant coming out within that period, and you've chosen to do 3 different release dates just because, I don't get it. There has to be a reason behind it.
You ain't lying.
There has to be. Okay, so maybe the weight of the particular, the last episode within that first release is going to be so heavy they need people to take a chill pill, let it marinate, have discussions, talk, because people are going to binge the heck out of this show. fans and non-fans alike, they're going to binge the heck out of it. So to drop it 3 different dates, you have to have a good divine cosmic reason, as in to say there are other important shows or movies coming out in those particular time periods. So that's why they had to split the release, because they didn't want the energy or attention to go away from Stranger Things to focus on the other shows and movies that might be coming out in that time period. So if that's the reason why, then I can understand that. I mean, like I said, me bitching about it won't change. It's already set in stone. But I'm still a little sour about that. I just hope that there's a substantial reason as to why they're doing that. I'm going to watch it, heck yes, but it's the waiting. But then again, for those of us who, create videos and content and whatnot, it gives us time to marinate on the episodes and to discuss, upload, edit, live streams and whatnot, reactions, likes and dislikes. So it's a 50-50 there. Anyway, let me know what you think about these trailers. Who's a Stranger Things fan in the house? Let a brother know.
Nice.
Anyway, I have been your one and only multipotentialite, Neurodivergent host,
the Kosmic Jedi, signing out. Thank you for watching.